All right, continuing on here, habits of musicianship, basically how to get your students to have a high level of musicianship from the get-go, either from, as a beginner or as a eighth grader or as an upperclassman in high school. We want them to have the habits of a musician, and these assessments are meant to sort of show that students are growing. And this article should be really helpful to frame all of that. And then lastly, the last module, oops, I shouldn't have clicked on that. The last module is module 7, the concert module, where we're talking about how to share all this work that we just went through. All these modules essentially is what you do in a repertoire cycle when you're teaching middle school and high school and beyond, whatever. And how do we share that with parents in a way where we are really advocating for music education? We're not simply sharing what we did, we are sharing what we did and why it makes them a strong student, why it makes them a complete human being, why it is critical that music education is in the schools. And I think some of the ways that these are framed, you're going to really appreciate uh, maybe some different ways to talk to your audiences coming up this school year. Not only my ideas for doing that, but also other ideas from other people. So we're going to do that. We're going to talk about using some technology in concerts, and we're going to talk about some beefs. This one right here, engage your audience. Some beefs that parents have about music concerts in schools. So we'll be enjoying this last one. We'll be at the end at this point, and then here's what the final project has in store. Um, we are going to essentially just be sharing out the slideshow that you make and the spreadsheet that you make throughout this course. You're going to show us what that looks like, and you're going to kind of walk us through your favorite parts of each of those documents. For instance, the slideshow. Here's Steve Olson's from last year. Oops, let's go back up here. So he started this out. He added a table of contents. Very nice. He has a preface about the course, and then he starts in on, and remember, all these slides that I'm showing you were assignments throughout the summer. So he's just showing us like some of the slides he's made. He's got some rehearsal planning in here. He's got some assessment ideas from some classmates and concert ideas. So this slideshow for him turned out that way. Here's Lori Loff, orchestra teacher. Hers looks much different, but again, this is, there's lots of flexibility in the assignments. So this is what it looks like when you all are doing different things. Here's some of her stuff. Here's some repertoire slides that she made about the pieces she's performing in class. Here's some inspiring videos and things that she was going to show her students. Here's some rehearsal planning. And this is stuff that she just uses every day that she was able to either make for this class or reuse and adjust for the class. So yeah, lots of ideas that she can share now with colleagues or use in the future. And then here's somebody else. Here's their repertoire slide, or I'm sorry, their repertoire sheet showing all of the concerts that they had organized all their pieces into, all the analysis pieces, assessment, instruction, etc. Pretty much totally complete. and then symphonic band, and then orchestra because they teach orchestra, and there's string quartet that they wanted to plan for, jazz ensemble planning, marching band planning, et cetera, et cetera. So this person's good to go for the school year, and I'm sure it was a success. If not, I'm sure they used part of this document to help them throughout the year. And then one more. Here's a wind ensemble, high school level thing, symphonic band. So this person, this is like kind of week one or whatever, week two, week three, week four, and that's how we add to the sheet throughout the course. Okay, so really cool what it turns out to be when you spend 7 or 8 weeks working on something slowly. And this is the finished product. You'll all share these with each other. One of the things that we also did that I think was really cool was we created a collaborative spreadsheet for the entire class. And this spreadsheet is everyone's information, and everybody, it's thinking here, everybody provided a link to their spreadsheet and their slideshow. So at the end of the class and throughout, any of you could go in and click on everyone's spreadsheet to see repertoire planning ideas and all the rehearsal slides and assessment ideas. So essentially, man, we are documenting everything that we do in this class through this final project, and then you're going to have this big, awesome list and network of people to continue to collaborate with if you choose to. All right. So that is about it for the course overview. I went over the syllabus. Hopefully, this video kind of gives you a nice walk through the course without seeing all the assignments. And we want to walk through this together. It's part of the sort of the integrity of VanderCook that we walk through these courses together. I know some of you have probably taken courses elsewhere where maybe you get to work ahead a bunch, but we feel that part of the collaborative environment is that we're all going through this together, that we don't have some people racing way forward and never climbing back in once they're done. So it's important that we release these modules week by week so that everyone is going at the same pace. I know that your summer is full of all kinds of things, as is mine. But please make sure that you treat this summer as a summer professional development or graduate study, whatever you're doing, and that you stay up on the assignments, and specifically that you're chiming in on the discussion boards, because that's where I think the magic happens on these online courses, is when people truly start to build into each other for 8 weeks and share. Also, as I requested, make sure to wait until Wednesday night would probably be fine, but Thursday through Saturday or Sunday to start replying to the discussion boards. The reason why is because some people want to get in there and do all their work Monday, Tuesday, and the same thing is true for people that only want to get their work done on the weekend, and it's because of our schedules. So if we all just post from Monday to Wednesday and then reply Thursday through Sunday, I think we'll get to know each other better, because that way the same people won't be posting and discussing the entire summer, which is what typically happens when you operate that way. So yeah, just please do the best you can to adhere to that. And if you have any other questions, always find me up here on the messaging icon. You can always hit me up for questions or requests, and you can use each other also for those things. If you have questions too, you're all professionals and can probably help each other as well. All right. So that's it for now. Take care, and we'll see you within the course.